Alright, good morning, boys. We've got about like 10 minutes left till market open. It's currently Friday. I swung some Tesla calls overnight and we got a pretty nice gap up. So those should open up somewhat nicely. But we're seeing a pullback right now right before open. Yeah, we were up till 4214 and we're dropping down to 4206. So but we'll see. I'll probably just get rid of them right at open and then we'll see what trades we'll take. We're opening above this resistance here, which was the last run-up's pivot back over here. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, here we go.
I don't really know what I'm going to do with these
opening at
strikes,
160.
so I'd appreciate, just let's be patient and figure out what's going on here. If we do have a huge pop out of the open, obviously I'll try to close the puts and let
I
this
got
thing
filled
go.
there.
Or if we have a sell-off, I'll try to. VIX is back
They're
down
at 2 now. Alright, oh my.
They are down 0.5%.
Alright, whatever.
Bonds today
I wasn't even in
flat
that
after
heavy
a lot
anyways,
of
so
volatile action.
doesn't
They're
matter
back
too
up
much.
to pretty much flat. The yields are up green as well after being down as well. So a lot of pushing and pulling across the board. A lot of green, a lot of red.
SPY's dumping.
Up and down. So
We're red on the day now. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, premiums are juiced
Premiums are almost double what they were yesterday.
because of the JPOW thing today.
Wow. Wow. So obviously they're expecting a move. That's hard to.
I like puts here.
I didn't expect such a gigantic pop in IV. I was expecting some increase.
Alright, quick scalp there.
See it double.
Yeah, like he just said, premiums are really up today. Like they're like double what they're normally at. So I played something that's like 15 points out the money and it's still like $16, which is pretty high. It would normally be like 8 or 7 around that area. So don't want to hold these too much, especially since we haven't really decided on a direction yet. We're kind of just chopping here. It does feel a bit weaker to me, especially the fact we dropped below 420. I like that for the downside, but I'm not going to get too aggressive or try to hold because it doesn't look like we're really picking a direction yet. So ticks are pretty muted as well. They're staying around the 200 100 range, so nothing too significant yet.
Do you think it's a good idea to close it?
Looks like we're gonna break lows here.
I mean, you're still 90 points out, And by the way, speaking of Viper, watch top.
Immediately worked off. Not sure. No, we didn't even make a new low. So yeah, we're pretty much in a range right now. Alright, here we go, making new lows. These contracts are now at 18. We sold them at 1650, I believe. Yeah, 1650. Ticks now negative 228. Put call opened at 0.61. Advancers and decliners is negative 700. That's a little bit surprising, but we are red on SPY 0.28% and double that on QQQ. IWM is also down pretty significantly at 0.70 pretty much. Okay, here we go, and there's an actual move. So you could have played an opening range break right there once we broke the lows. The reason I didn't play was because we were seeing these big wicks. Like we broke lows there, but then we wicked all the way back up, bouncing all the way back up again. So it looks like we're gonna have pretty muted action until we get JPOW to come on, which I think happens around 7. So about 8 minutes left. So just waiting till then. Probably won't trade. So I'll see you guys probably once that conference goes live. Bounced off, pretty big bounce too, right off our level that we drew yesterday on yesterday's video, or I'm not sure when this video is gonna go up, but on Thursday's video. So if you guys haven't watched that video, make sure to check it out. I basically go over TradingView, how I have my TradingView set up, and then how I draw a supply and demand zone. So pretty helpful video for you guys. Looks like we're gonna come up and retest for 1,200, and JPOW comes on, or Fed comes on in 4 minutes. But yeah, it's cool to see how that line worked perfectly there. Holy shit. What a dump. I was so close to getting into. God damn, we're still pushing down.
Look at this move.
So breaking that trend like we talked about
Next
yesterday.
level's tanking, dollar rocketing.
This was our higher low. So that was broken right there. Dude, imagine we would have held these at 33 now. Fuck. So getting a pretty decent bounce here. Let's see where that takes us. If we can hold under this for 178, I might jump into some puts here, as that will establish a high or lower high, and then we'll be looking for us to tap like 150 ish. So that could be a 20 point ish trade. That would be pretty nice, but gotta wait to see where we top out here, because we could also very likely just reverse all the way back up. So gotta be very careful with our entry here. These 4145s are back at $8.
Wow. That's as hawkish as he's been in a long time. In a long time.
Looks like we're starting to wake here. Put in order at 810. Got filled right there.
Okay, so that was it. That's as hawkish as he's been in a while. Obviously, the market responded with a 44-point drop coming back up.
Okay, yeah, I got in too early there.
Look, big volatility right there.
Looks like then it reverses all the way back up. Fuck. Alright, average down. New average price 550.
Awesome stuff.
Coming back down here. Alright, so we managed to get out right there.
I'm a major South Park fan.
Dang, I sold those way too fucking early. They're at 7 now? Holy shit. I got my last fill at 5.9. Oh man, I should have held.
That's 4.
So we were chopping around here. Huge bounce. I got in way too early. I should have waited for confirmation.
Man, super volatile morning. I love it.
So I had to hold through like
Love
a
it.
negative 70% position. But the reason I held was because obviously we have extreme volatility. I sized appropriately. We were still down significantly because any position that goes down 70%, you're gonna get wrecked. That was just wild though. We came from 415 bounce all the way back up to 420. Now we're back down to 416. So my entry was around here. As we were waking, I'm like, okay, we're slowing down. But I should have waited for the first red candle to close before entering. Takes negative 700. Damn. These are now at 775. Fuck, man, I should have held. Holy crap. They're at 8 now. They were in the 2s at one point. Damn. I should have averaged down a little bit more aggressively. But I just didn't expect the spike. So when we got the spike, I kind of froze. I was like, shit. Obviously, hindsight, though, would have worked out very nicely. Very, very nicely. That's why the first entry is always so important. Because if you fuck up your first entry, that messes up the rest of the trade. So like if I wouldn't have entered there and I would have waited for this spike, I would have been able to enter and then average in more aggressively like once we got the break here, and then boom, would have averaged out like there, scaled out, and then we'd still be holding like some runners right now. But since I messed up my first entry, as soon as we saw green on the position, I scaled out. God dang, they're at 10 now.
All right, we've got XL.
Would have been almost
F
100%
just put in new lows. Absolutely destroyed
from where
the
I
financial
sold.
market. We've got S5 coming down.
Yup.
Looking
Holy
at,
shit, dude.
Man, I am clicking all over the place.
Okay, they're starting to
Look at
get
this,
aggressively
4150 puts
bearish here.
if we go lower. Wow.
Broke 4 for 15 like nothing.
Oh, look at that.
They're at
move.
13. Oh my, dude. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I actually quit, bro. What the fuck?
Strangles are back to
Dude, we be up
break even,
so
just
fat
about.
right now.
4150s.
Holy crap. Holy fuck.
This thing's going down, man. This thing is going down.
We'd be up like 10 almost per contract. Which 10 is 1,000 because you multiply it by 100.
Looking at 4150
Holy
puts.
fuck.
We're now through S5.
Might jump in some 4140s.
The news was bad. Like, he came out and said nothing, and he was very hawkish
Want to wait for that first bounce
on
though.
his speech, which is something that's out of character for him.
So remember I told you guys in the video yesterday, once you reverse the pattern, so now we have a high here, lower high,
Nice, Neon.
or that, oh yeah, okay.
I know
the
there's
highs
a lot of
over
people
here,
posting
and then
substantial
once you break the pattern, you could use these as your targets. So this would be your first target,
wins.
that would be your
but
second target,
I'm not
third
personally-
target,
I'm not
and they've worked out
all that to
perfectly
the
so
point,
far.
because
This is a
incredibly
demand
volatile
zone,
stuff right
but
now.
we could come through right through that. Dude,
Wow, look at this.
oh my,
Holy smokeroni,
what are these at,
y'all.
like 18 now? Fucking
20
shit,
bucks,
dude.
2030. I'm taking my first scale at 20, 2050, 2070, not 21.
20?
I feel like that scene in Blow where he's testing the
You don't
he's testing
understand, man.
the,
I
purity
sold
of
these
the
at
cocaine.
5. These went from 2 to 20,
I love it.
1000%
Coming
if you
on
bought them
down,
right
still
here.
holding. I scaled
Holy
out my first to
fuck.
2180. Coming on down.
Damn. So they brought us all the way back up
God.
just so they can go
Our
short.
strangles are just at
Fucking
break
hell, dude.
even. $25.
Holy crap. This is crazy,
Everything,
and I'm
my
not
P&L
playing
just
it.
went nuts right
Fucking
now on this put.
today should have been a
Just went
banger
nuts.
ass day.
Nice blue screen.
21.
All right, $24.
So we're at 41 now.
I need
Holy
32
crap.
and
I was about to
change
jump
be
into
100%.
4140s too.
Let's go, baby.
We'd be up nicely already, but I wanted to wait for the first bounce. But it
That's
doesn't look
strangle,
like
man.
they're gonna
Just
give it to
put me
us.
over the edge. Microsoft channel.
Okay, so we smashed right through that demand zone.
22.
Just need that first bounce though. Oh, I'm so mad though. That's got to be one of my worst trades recently. It's such a bad trade, bro. We got in here at 7s, I believe. Our first entry our first entry was at 810. And then we averaged down at 2.9. And then we scaled out at 560
All right, what's the
and
strangle doing
590.
to us right now? Let's flip over. $26.
Our average was 550
and going.
after the average down. And they hit like 20 something.
Coming on down. Your stomach can't take anymore. God, this thing is still dropping.
Dude, we would have made like
$22.
14 per contract,
Look at that. Look at that sell volume, y'all.
which is
Look at that sell volume.
1,400.
What's my macro doing?
Oh my god.
Son of a bitch. Wow.
Fucking
Remember what I
shit,
said?
dude.
40.94. Man, we all eat today.
I left all my food on the table.
I don't have an S6 next out.
Tesla somehow is
Alright,
holding on. They're still up 0.3 on the day. Everything else though is down 1% or more. Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Meta, Nvidia, AMD, all down 1% or more.
Wait runners.
Look at that 4-hour candle.
Puts.
Dude, I'm so
I'm
mad.
not, if I re-enter a put, it's going to be far down, but I'm going to let these babies eat right now. Nice, PJ.
Come on, let's see one bounce.
Damien's killing
Up to 415 would be so
it. Oh, the
nice.
VIX. Yeah, that would have been a good.
Dude, the only thing that made me not be aggressive was the bounce. The size, bro, we got a 50-point bounce. I was like, okay, never mind.
Look at that flush candle.
'Cause
right there, increasing
I was gonna
volume.
start
So
loading
VPA, baby.
puts down
Volume is
over
still
here.
maintaining. It's not dropping off. Coming on down to 41.32.
Damn,
That is a
damn,
flush
damn.
candle right there, baby.
Look at these puts, bro.
Could today be a 7% halt day? No.
So this is where we
I don't
entered.
think, nothing was said that's that bad.
Then we averaged down,
How long do I let
like
my runners
here,
run? Runners run as long as the price action dictates.
and we sold like
So,
there.
We're at $30 on these 41.50 puts, or in the money. That 41.20
Yup.
YOLO would have been beautiful, wouldn't it?
Yup.
Yeah, he didn't say anything to make us that
We would have been up
much of a circuit breaker.
20
Unless the market capitulates,
per
which I don't see that
contract
happening today.
from
I'll
where I
go
sold.
for that.
20.
Eventually, we'll see that.
Fucking
You know, it may take a couple of
22K
months,
per contract. Obviously, we would have scaled out way before, but
but I've had
man.
so many cancellations today just based on the strangle.
Okay, there's a
It was
bounce.
never down.
Now it makes sense why premiums were
Respect
juiced
over
this
the counter.
morning. They knew this shit was coming, bro. They knew it. These 4120s could hit like 7.
So,
I'd be willing to get in. They're currently going for 940. This is their price right here. 925.
I think we could see 4,100.
Here we
Let's go.
go.
Taco Bell. Still hungry.
875. I'm looking for 7 though. Tap this 4140, that would be perfect. So ticks cool down here. So selling algos, they flipped them off maybe momentarily,
I apologize.
but
I
they
don't
could
have
turn them
any
back on
references,
any
but
moment here.
Definitely a big mediator.
Yeah, 4140 is what I'm looking for. That'll get us to touch the 90 MA on the 3-minute.
That'd a
It'll
great
be this
pathologist asking
previous
for
demand
foods.
zone.
Describe my foods. So,
We're extended from the 15-minute, but the reason I would still play puts is because today's like a
alright,
unique day because we had the
41.36,
JPOW
as we
thing.
start
So if
taking
they want to
out
sell us, they can sell
41.41,
us.
that would pretty much
It
break
doesn't
this
matter if we're a
bear
bit extended.
flag, and we could have a temporary retracement, and I do
Here we
not
go.
want to be a part of that in terms of my call, my puts. I mean, and I'm
They're hitting
profit.
790 now. If we can get
I might go ahead and
6
take off
maybe,
all risk, by the way,
can
which I
maybe
think
get
I'm
6 on
exactly what
these.
I'm gonna do here, and I'll reposition.
That would be perfect.
So the 41.6
Putting an order at
profit,
6.6.
we're up about 15-20% on these
They're at
babies.
745 right now.
Let me click over there. If I
Come
can
on,
get
tap
something out of it,
4140.
I'm always willing to try it. So I'm always willing to try it. I do love some POV.
Here we go.
POV Baji as a patient.
730, 720.
So I need to make that recipe.
Fuck, man.
So we'll see. Yeah, that's one of the beautiful things. Obviously, I'm a huge.
This is the tricky part, trying to get a fill here on the bounce. You don't want to get too early though.
It's beautiful. It's one of
If
the
you
best
get a bad
feelings
fill,
I've had. But it's
that
very
messes up your
difficult for
trade
me to
like we
share
talked
my
about
opinion with
earlier.
him, because most of my, because I can't fault myself for being wrong. But I can fault myself for sitting there and watching my position be wrong when I have the means to trade the opposite direction and make up the
Okay, got a
the
fill
loss.
there.
If you have the means and the capital to do so, I think it's foolish of you to sit there.
Got a
and
little
watch your position
impatient,
just
but man,
tank into nothing.
doesn't seem like they want us
I would
bring
rather
us much
put on
higher.
some directional risk in the direction that should be correct.
So got that for
and then worry about the
115s.
loss. And that's just part of being
Looking
a
for that
maturing
new
as a
low day.
trader and trying to learn.
This move was like 1.2%. So if we get half of that, that should take us to 4110. And I'm only asking for 120, 115, maybe. 115 is down here. Here we go.
Crap. I just blew through 100% on this trade. Blew through 100% on this trade. I'm taking profits here on this. Wow.
There's 120 hit. We break low day, flash to 120.
Oh yeah.
Now we're
definitely
waking
trimmed
back
down.
up.
Couldn't get a fill on that stupid thing. Look at that. Big old bottom wing. Was down the day, now up. Nice.
Now we could chop
That's
around
an
here for a
aggressive
bit.
play, John.
We might not see the
4100s.
next big move till power hour. But I hit my daily goal, up 1.64%, so market is definitely weak right now. QQQ down 2%. Holy crap. 2.4%. Oh my god. QQQ is getting wrecked. They gave back the full last 2 days.
If this
Yeah, damn. Put cost slowly climbing back up to 75.
Bear with me. I think I'm gonna close out my strangle here. We want 16s.
Coin down 7%. Look at this, all red. ESMA watch list. The only green thing is luck and coffee.
$40.
Oh god dang. Still flushing here.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Oh god
This thing's just
damn.
going down, y'all. All right, $44. It's almost at 100%.
Holy shit.
Almost at 100%. $46.
They're at 15 now. It takes back up to negative 900. Hit that for 115. Those were both of our targets. Smash them. On a day like this, it's tricky because these candles don't look that big. Like if you look at them, they're not that big. But compared to other days, they're freaking massive. Dude, you're telling me we would have made an extra 30 per contract? 30? Oh my god. Dude, we sold those at 5. And they hit 35. Which means we would have made an extra 30 per contract. So if you guys feel like you left money on the table, yep, I feel you, man. So did I. If we can keep this action up for next week, things can get really interesting. We can see as far down as 4K next week. Yeah, that's not even that big. That's a 2 point something % day. That's the thing, man. We take the stairs up, take the escalator down, or the elevator. That's why I like playing the downside, because you get the IV increase to pump up your contracts. The move happens really fast, and you just saw like contracts could go wild. Alright, this makes me feel a little bit better about leaving profits on the table today. Not to shun this trader, he's a great trader. But it just goes to show, like, trading is not fucking easy, bro. Like, especially what they did today with the big drop, bounce. That was not easy, man. Obviously, in hindsight, it's like, well, you could have just bought puts up here. But it's a whole different thing when you're actually trading, and like if you're saying that shit, okay, where's your 1K % play? And seeing stuff like this is just a good reminder that yeah, you should just be grateful for being green. Still hit my daily goal today. My daily goal is like 1% a day. So we got that plus 0.64%, so still a very solid day. Yeah, it sucks. It could have been like a 10% plus day. Honestly, if we held those puts from top to bottom. But no trade's ever going to be perfect. It's all about improving. Definitely going to study today, later on this weekend probably, because there's lots of opportunity today. But yeah, it could have been a lot worse today. Could have been a lot worse. Put sweeps on ARC. Interesting. Still staying pretty weak here. No big bounce. Takes negative 600. Put rose a little bit again, up to 0.76 now. We're not done, bro. We're still pretty early in the day. Bro, it's barely 8 a.m. Holy shit. We're only, we're not even 2 hours in. Damn. I thought it was much later. It feels much later because we got so much movement already. Damn, that's crazy. It's barely 8 a.m. So yeah, like this can turn into like a 3-4% down day, which would be crazy. Like these would go to like 60. That'd be stupid, but it's possible. ADD now negative 2,000. Put cost still not anything too crazy. It's 0.76. But if you chase puts down here, any small bounce will wreck you. Like these puts just went from 17 to 12 real fast. So gotta be very careful. Alright, so we had a small little bounce here all the way up to 411.95, basically 412, which we had a line there as that was our previous low. So that would have been a great entry on some puts there. I was looking at the 411.15s and they dropped all the way down to like 7ish, so that would have been such a nice trade. We would have been up already 100% almost. But just the fact that we're basically in lunch hour now, it's 9 a.m. New York time, that's 12 p.m. So that's the only reason I didn't jump in, because I thought we were gonna chop around a little bit more, stay in this range, but we got a nice rejection there, and now we're making new lows. Not gonna chase it obviously, but it's good to see definitely for the downside. The fact that they're keeping us so weak here, and you can see here the 15-minute, it's getting a lot closer now, so it's not as extended anymore. Obviously I would like us to get a little bit closer and tap there. That's what I was waiting for, but they could just start dumping us from here. Ticks negative 411. Put cost still hasn't moved, a little bit strange there, but definitely we're still definitely on the weaker side here, looking for more downside, but not gonna chase. Hopefully we can chop around here a little bit more. I don't want us to break down just yet, obviously, because we're not in a play, but I'd like to see us chop around more, stay in this little range here, and then closer to power hour see that dump like I mentioned earlier. So we're getting a nice wick here off new lows, which is nice, because we don't want him to run away with this trade and not let us get an entry. I think ultimately we will see under 4,100s today, and if we can get an entry around for 130, for 120s, that would be nice. That would be nice. So yeah, just gonna continue waiting here. Just wanted to mention the fact that we made a new low day here, but I don't think we're necessarily gonna start breaking down like really big just yet. At least I hope not, and I hope we just stay here sideways, maybe retest the zone 412 again, and then see that real nice second leg down during power hour. So probably not gonna see you guys till then. So yeah, see you guys. Alright, we're still coming down here. Fuck, man. Very unfortunate. I didn't get a load up on my puts like I wanted to. So the 15-minute never really touched. We never really got that close to it. We had this bounce here after making a new low of day, but it wasn't big enough for me to be comfortable with getting puts heavy. I have this swing position going on SPY here, but it's not full position. I only put on like 30% of what I wanted to. So fuck, kind of sucks that we're breaking down now. So I can't add down here. It's too low. But hey, we're up 2.35 on the port today, which is nice, but sucks. Also, I scalped some SPX up here. It was these 4,100s. I had them like at 6, but I sold them too. Dang, man. Breaking below this demand zone here. Crazy. QQQ almost down 3%. Oh, it is down 3%. 3.27. Wild. But yeah, kind of sucks. Would have at least been nice to be heavier on this SPY put play, because we only got 30% of the full position I wanted to get in. But I mean, at least it's working out. Look at that. I think next week we could hit this for 144. So I have 402 puts. Tesla's still holding out decent. Alright, well, there's not much to do right now. I'm just waiting, so I'll catch you guys closer to power hour if anything happens. I'll come back on, but for now. Alright, boys. Still dropping here. We're hitting 407.72. Up 40% now on these swings, bro. I so wish I was able to get my full position in. Man, we would have been up so nicely today. Like, we're up nicely, but we'd have been up fat. Dude, it's disgusting. Look at these contracts. Remember these? We sold these at 5 or 6. They're hitting 62. 62, bro. SPX is insane. We're $2 away from breaking this, or not $2, 2 points from breaking this pivot here, which is really key. If we break that, we're going down, bro. We're going down. Next key resistance is 4K psychological, and then 3,110. Wild. SPY's about to hit down 3% today. QQ down 3.46%. Man, what a day. What a day. Dude, these were at $2 at one point today. This is what I'm telling you, bro. SPX is built different. SPX is built different. Up 42% here. I'm gonna swing these, so. Man, I really wish I would have got my full position on those. Look at this candle, though. That's a wild daily candle right there. Dude, if we get this next week, though, oh my. Next week is time to make money, so I'm going to hold these swings, bro. I might hold them until expiration. Who knows? It depends how next week plays out. I have multiple, so we could probably scale out. On Monday, if we get a gap down, I'll probably scale out. I'll probably scale out half the position and then hold the rest. For Friday, if we want to keep dropping next week. Crazy stuff, bro. These I picked up at 7. They're at 21 now. Dude, I picked these up around here and I sold around here. I expected us to do this too, like fall more later in the day, but I was waiting for that bounce that we never really got it, man. So eventually I just jumped in on these swing contracts, but I didn't load the bow. I was waiting to average down on them, but we never got it. So luckily I got in some portion though. If I wouldn't have bought any, that would have sucked ass. I would have been feeling massive FOMO right now. I mean, I am feeling FOMO, but like a lot more. 46% on these. They hit it. I told you guys, they hit 100. We had these at 16. This was our very first scalp in the morning. I wasn't planning on holding those anyway, so I'm not too upset, but it's just crazy. Because there's no way in hell I would have held those through the JPOW meeting. I wasn't planning on that or anything, so I'm not too upset, but that's just, it's crazy to see, man. SPX contracts are wild. They dropped too after we bought them. So we bought them around, we can't even tell, but yeah, we had them earlier. They hit a low of like 10. So you would have hit 1,000% on those. Crazy, man. We still have an hour left too, man. Could we just like die until close? That would be crazy. We're right at the level. Did we break it? Oh, we broke it. We broke it. Holy shit. Oh man. We broke it. We're back above it, but we broke it. Oh, that is wild. Stuff could get ugly next week, man. This was the point right here too last time. It's playing out almost exactly like last time. So if we can see the continuation we saw last time, oh my. Imagine we go and break new lows. People were saying bottom is in, bottom is in. But I mean, a couple of these candles and we're back at that level. I mean, we're not that far off. I think we're less than 10%. Okay. Okay, it's like 11% away. But today we dropped 2.7%. So a couple of those days and we're back like at the 3,100 level. And then that's not too far off. So who knows? Lows might not be in yet. Wild, wild. Put call jumped to 0.87 now. Crazy stuff. But again, there's not much I can do here. I'm not going to chase it down here. Although we can drop much lower. We need to wait for that one big bounce, like on the 4 hour or something. 4 hour has been straight down. Let's see, 2 hour. Straight down. We need that first hourly bounce. And then, you know, whatever that takes us to here, Doubt it. If it takes up here, that would be insane. I doubt that's gonna happen though. Probably somewhere around here, and then that's where we'll load puts, and then for the next major leg down. Or we can just continue dying. Hey, let's go. Remember the guy I showed you guys earlier? He's back in the green. He recovered from negative 28k to plus 3k. That's what we like to see, boys. So I'm gonna end the video there on a positive note. We still have like an hour left in the market, but I doubt we'll see much. I might turn it back on if, I don't know, if something crazy happens, like we dump another percent or something, but likely gonna close around here. So I'm just gonna get a head start on editing the video, possibly get it out on Friday. So if you're watching this on Friday, shout out to you. But yeah, I ended it on a positive note. Hope you guys crushed it today. Huge opportunity today to both sides. You could have made calls, you could have made money on the calls in the morning as well, and then here on the downside we might hit plus 3% on the account today, which is insane. That would be 3 times my daily goal. So that's crazy stuff there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys smashed it today, and I'll catch you guys next week. Next week could get really crazy here if we continue the sell-off. Really crazy stuff. So get prepared, study up on the weekend. I would study up on those dates back then on the last sell-off. Study up on that, like go over the price action, look at the patterns that happens. You know, just a good way to study. Also, search up Options Millionaire. He has a YouTube channel right here. He live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So he live streamed a couple of these days. Yeah, back here he live streamed a couple of these days, so go back in his channel. He has all his lives still posted. Go back and rewatch those. I was doing that for a couple of days. You can see here I only started following him not that long ago, like recently. Yeah, I found him like about a month ago, but I've gone back and rewatched some of his older clips. So that could be really helpful if you want to study up on the last sell-off, because next week could be something crazy like that. And yeah, just come prepared for next week. It could be crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys there. Again, have a good weekend, everybody, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bro, look at this. We're up 3.5% now. This is insane, man. We're at 406.20 now. We're up 80% on these swings. Oh man, dude, if only I had fully sized in. I sized in 30% what I wanted to, what I had planned. Bro, we'd be up like 5% today. Not to mention all the other gains we left on the table, bro. It's crazy to think that at one point today we were at 415, 418, 420, bro. What? Dude, these contracts gotta be insane. They were at $2 at one point. Now they're at 113. The chart won't update, but they're at 113. They were at 2 at one point. What? No, wait, never mind. These are not the ones. These hit a low of 10. Were the $2 ones. Okay, these were the ones that were at $2. They're currently at 78. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Okay, at least I'm happy, bro. 3.5% day is not bad, but it's not good enough for what the day offered. We moved 15 points on SPY, bro. 3.5%. I should have had a 6% day plus. But obviously can't complain, man. Still happy to be green, but wow. We're about to break 406. Told you guys, bro, this was the key level. Next week it's gonna get crazy, bro. Crazy. QQ almost down 4%. Haven't seen one of those days in a fat minute. See, now people are remembering that we're in a bear market. People were all like, oh, we're back in a bull market. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Clean chart though. Look at this. Clean. I should have realized that today was gonna be a day like this, and I was expecting this move down too. This is why I started loading the swing puts. I just didn't get a big enough bounce. I wanted to bounce like at least to here. But obviously now that would have been, it's irrelevant. I should have just loaded a little bit heavier. Just looking back at all these premiums, man. Imagine I would have held all these positions. Damn, bro. 6-figure day. GG's, man. G fucking G.